Charitamrita, Madhyalila, Chapter 6, Liberation, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, Text 41. बहुत प्रसाद सार्वभौम अनाइला, तबे महाप्रभु सुखे भोजन करीला. बहुत prasad, lots of prasad Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya brought from Jagannath temple. Tabhe Mahaprabhu sukhe, at that time Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu happily bhojan karila. He happily started taking dinner. सुवर्ण थालीर अन्न उत्तम व्यंजन, भक्तगण संगे प्रभु करे न भोजन. So Suvarna Thalir. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya considered Lord Chaitanya to be a special guest, and he offered him on a golden plate Anna Uttama Vyanjan, high quality food he offered. Bhaktagana Sange Prabhu Kare na Bhojan. And Lord Chaitanya, along with his associates, started honoring the food. Sarvabhauma Pariveshena Kare na Apane, Prabhu Kahe Mora Deha Lafra Vyanjane. When Sarvabhauma Parishena Kare Pariveshena means serving. Kare na Apane, when he himself started serving the food, at that time Mahaprabhu said, Mora Deha Lafra Vyanjane, please give me some boiled vegetables. Now, Lafra Vyanjan is a very simple food item. There's no opulence. Just take vegetables, boil them, and then put a small bit of Prabhupada writes chenka in it. Spices like cumin, black pepper, mustard seed. So, it's a simple food that is eaten by those who want to rigidly avoid gratifying their tongue. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, being a sannyasi, requested that kind of food, Lafra Vyanjana. Pitha pana deha tumi iha sabha kare, tabe bhattacharya kahe yadi dui kare. Yudi dui kare. So, Pitha pana. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that the cakes and the condensed milk preparations, deha tumi iha sabha kare, give them to all these devotees. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's implication, this is Jagannath Prasad, surely this should be honored and let all the devotees take it. Tabe Bhattacharya kahe, at that time Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya spoke what? Before what he spoke is told. Here it is described how he spoke it. Yudi dui kare. Yudi means to join together. Dui kare. Then he folded both hands as the expression of humble beseechment, humble request he was making. What was the request he made? Jagannath kaiche kariye che na bhojan, aji sab mahaprasad kara aswadan. Jagannath kaiche. Just as Jagannath kariye che na bhojan. So, just as Jagannath has accepted the food today, Aji, for today at least, Sabha Mahaprasad Kara Aswadan. Please taste all the Mahaprasad for today. Just taste Jagannath's mercy. And for today you dine the way Jagannath has dined. Etabali pitapana sabha khao yaila, bhiksha karaya achaman karaila. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he was requested in such a humble and sweet way, devotional way, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu agreed. Etabali, pitapaya, and then all the pitapaya, all the cakes and the condensed milk products, sabha khao yaila. He fed them all to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and all the associates. Bhiksha karaya. In this way, after he giving them the alms of food, achaman karaila. He did achman for them. He offered them water for washing their hands, feet, mouth. Agya magi gela gopinathacharya kelaya, prabhura nikata aila bhojan kariya. So Agya magi, then taking a permission, gela gopinathacharya laya. He went with Gopinathacharya and bhojan prabhura nikata aila. He came to Mahaprabhu after taking his bhojana kariya, after taking his own lunch. So first he personally served Lord Chaitanya. Gopinath Acharya was also there, and he was also helping in serving the devotees. After that, both of them, they went and they took their own meal. Namo Narayanaaya Bali Namaskar Kaila Krishnera Matirastu Bali Gosain Kahila. So Namo Narayanaya. So now this is often a greeting that is used by Mayavadis. So Sarvabhauma, he thought that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was also initiated in the being initiated in the Mayavad in the Advaita school was also Advaita. Therefore, he offered him greeting accordingly, Namo Narayanaya. And now we may say, why should Namo Narayanaya be considered a Mayavadi greeting? Isn't that a name of the Supreme Lord? In fact, Om Namo Narayanaya is a very famous mantra for Lord Vishnu. And that mantra is was one of the mantras that is celebrated as Ramacharya, distributed far and wide to people, and it is very it is a mantra addressed to the Lord. So why is it considered a Mayavadi greeting? Because the point here is that this Om Namo Narayana is not being offered to the Supreme Lord. When it is offered to the Supreme Lord as a mantra, that is wonderful. It is a bhakti mantra. But here it is being offered to. It is offered when the Mayavadis greet. They greet each other with this mantra. That idea is that actually we are all Narayana, and therefore I offer obeisances to you who are Narayana. So they often, especially with sannyasis, they have the notion sometimes that Danda Grahana Matrena Nara Narayana Bhavit. That once the Danda is accepted, then Grahana Matrena. Then one becomes a Narayana. So that's why this mantra is considered greeting, one person greeting another by this mantra, and offering obeisances, one person offering obeisances to another as if that, and addressing that other person as Narayana is Mayavadi. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, although he was in the house of Sarvabhauma, he stuck to his principles and he replied, Krishner Matirastu. May your mati, may your consciousness, your heart, your mind be attracted to Krishna. May there be attraction in Krishna for you. This is the blessing that devotees seek and share. Becoming attracted to Krishna is life's greatest fortune. And to the extent we become attracted to him, to that extent, we can march onwards in our life happily without becoming entangled by the temptations of this world. शुनी सार्वभौम मने विचार करिला वैष्णव सन्यासी हो वचने जानिला. Shuni Sarvabhauma. On hearing this, Mane Vichara Karila. So he started thinking in his mind that Vaishnava Sannyasi ho, this is a Vaishnava Sannyasi, Vachane Janila. By this identification, by the words that he spoke in reply, he understood that this is a Vaishnava Sannyasi. This is the way Vaishnavas greet each other. Now it's interesting that Sarvabhauma, although he, by his greeting, is now revealing himself to be Mayavadi, he knew about the devotional symptoms of ecstasy, as it was that he discerned that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was in the Sudipta Bhav, very exalted state of Krishna Prem. So, if somebody knows about Krishna Prem like this, exalted levels of Krishna Prem, then how can such a person be a Mayavadi, be an impersonalist? The point is that the impersonalists don't deny Krishna Bhakti. They accept Krishna Bhakti and they can also recognize the initial and the advanced levels of Krishna Bhakti. But they often think that, okay, like this famous Mayavadi who states that, there are varying levels of intimacy with God. So one is to think of God as a father, then you think of God as a master, then you think of God as a friend, then you think of God as a child, then you think of God as a amorous lover, and in this way we move closer and closer to God. So what is the now and then this Mayavadi says that, and then at the highest level, when there is a very great closeness in each of these, from thinking of God as a distant great father to consider God as the amorous lover, God as one's bridegroom, that is a very exalted level of intimacy. But the most intimate level is after that you realize that you are God, you are one with God. So they accept that devotion, that bhakti is a means to mukti, and if somebody is advanced in bhakti, then they also understand that this person is at advanced, spiritually advanced level. But the most spiritual advanced level they think is realizing one's oneness with God. So in this way, they actually give bhakti a respectful but transitional position on the spiritual hierarchy. So how Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya's conceptions will change in a dramatic and thrilling way will be revealed in this chapter in due course. We will continue in our next session. Thank you.